It's TGI Now time, back again in the K420 studio discussing real authentic truth talk, freedom of speech, and living in the now. Freeing your mind.
One episode at a time.
Shit, we trying.
Boom.
There we are. There's Rondell.
Again. I'm alive.
Well, we knew you were alive. You came to the conspiracy event, so I knew. I was like, oh, there he is. He's back. We had a good show last week. It was good. It was a good show. Yeah, we did the whole chemtrail thing. So that was we actually got a little algorithm on YouTube again. So we got a bunch of new followers. So we're catching some algorithms. So we're going to try to do that again tonight with the Epstein files. Catch some more fire.
Anybody's talking about the Epstein files now.
I know. Again, we're back
to
it.
We were talking about it for a minute before.
That was one of our bigger shows at the beginning of the year. Was that when they were releasing it? When they were supposed to release it back in February, and it was all bullshit. It's all a game. It's all like a chess game now. It's just back and forth. First it's a hoax, then it's go ahead and release.
I mean, we're going to be surprised with a lot of the names that are going to come out. You know, we're going to be surprised. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
it's, we just watched a couple of videos before the show with Cappy and Isaac Cappy talking about it, and a couple other people that we've watched videos about it, and then and then there's the Bitcoin connection now, apparently, that like Bitcoin might be connected to Epstein, and that's how he was bribing people and connected, and that's how they were paying these people, these Democrats.
Take my money out of Bitcoin.
Well, I mean, it all depends. I mean, I never really, I always thought it was some kind of a,
Well, I put money in Bitcoin. It's been good to me.
I thought you sold it.
Well, I put some money back, and I just lost a few dollars.
Well, it's down to like $85.
Yeah, it's down.
It's going down. I mean,
Everybody's realizing,
the stock market's going down. The stock market's collapsing. The Bitcoin's going down. All the cryptos are all going down. And gold and silver keeps going up. It's just, it all depends on, how you look at it. I mean, I just never wanted to do the crypto because I just felt like it's just another digits on a screen. I mean, you can make money, obviously, if you know what you're doing and you have inside information, that you know when it's going to explode and know when it's going to tumble. Now it's tumbling again all of a sudden. So, but silver's at almost an all-time high again. So I think once silver starts to break out, I think that's what's going to take down the banks, and at this Epstein
thing. Now it's at 91,000.
Yeah, but it wasn't just 2 months ago. It was like 135,000.
Yeah, that's a $40,000 drop.
Yeah, that's a lot. So I mean,
I think it hit 160 at one point.
Yeah, so I think I have that teed it, that one video teed up with the guys. Bitcoin going to zero if you found out who was really behind it.
$70,000 is crazy.
That's a lot.
Can you imagine somebody lost that?
Yeah.
$70,000 on one?
And if it goes down to zero, I mean, could you imagine how much money people would lose? It would be stupid.
On just one.
Yeah. I seen this video years ago too. This isn't the new video. This is old, the one, this guy, this economist.
If you knew who was really behind Bitcoin, you would run as fast as you fucking could to sell it. I know. 100%. If you knew who owned Bitcoin or who started Bitcoin, and you had Bitcoin, you couldn't sleep at night. I know. 100%. And when the real founder of Bitcoin comes out, it is my humble opinion, and there's nothing humble about me, Bitcoin will go to fucking zero.
One day.
And a microsecond, whoop, like that.
So every bit of it, you can only imagine. That was, like I said, a lot of speculation is that's what's being used to traffic kids.
Yeah, and, it was where you were going through Wayfair.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I remember the Wayfair thing.
The Wayfair was crazy. Now they got commercials and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Wayfair was nuts, dude.
I don't fuck with Wayfair. The furniture, no, it's just the furniture shit.
Yep.
Costco is like Costco shit. Man.
Yeah, Mike in the chat on the TGI to the point. Yeah, Sashi Nakamura. Yeah, that's the name of the person they said that started Bitcoin, but I don't know if that's really who really is behind it.
They never found that guy.
They never found that guy. No, that's the thing. It's not really a
They
guy.
were saying for years it was some Japanese guy.
Yeah,
but they never found that guy.
Yeah, they never. I looked into that too.
Everybody's looked into that. That's one of the craziest stories ever. Like nobody.
Well, I mean, if you have money in the stock market, I'm sure the stock market has a lot involved with fucking child sex slavery and all this other bullshit. You know, Bitcoin,
any kind of transfer. But see, the thing with banking is that when you wire money, you have to fill out all these forms and everything like that. It takes forever to wire money. Where Bitcoin's different.
It's instant.
It's just instant.
Address.
You can just send it.
I already know. Yeah.
So when you wire money, that's different. It doesn't go that quick. You know, when you take money,
it's a process.
It's a process. So they track it all. So that's different. That's why Bitcoin's more useful in situations like that with the cartels, is to use Bitcoin as a way to pay and bribe people off. You know, and to be able to do it in an instant. So it's quick. So somebody does something for you, you send it to them that quick. It's not tracked by a bank. You don't go into a bank, go say, wire this $100,000 to this guy over here and then do that for me. Thank you. Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to send the money for? They don't do that. They send it within Bitcoin and it just goes like that.
No questions. No questions.
I know. I just transferred the money back to my account in 2 seconds.
Yeah. That's what I mean. So that makes it that easier, but it's also very trackable too. So like everything's tracked and traced. So then you go back to Space Force and the NSA and everything, and Snowden and all those things that everybody's been tracked. You know, your TV's watching you, it's listening to you, your phone's listening to you. So all these things come into play when it comes to Epstein, and be able to track and trace all these people, the things that they've done. You're able to track the money. You're able to track the video, when they've been there, where they were.
Okay, you know. So when are the Epstein files coming out?
It's hitting Trump's desk tomorrow.
Okay, let's see.
So we're supposed to get it and go, here we go. This is very important. We're going to put it out there. Here we go.
I mean, really, it's not going to make a difference in my life.
No, I know.
Whoever's fucking name is on there, you know, Tom
It's
Hanks.
not just the name. It's not just the names. It's the crimes against, you know, against people, against humans. You know, that's what it comes down to. Whatever kind of crimes were pulled.
So will they be getting prosecuted?
I would hope so. Let's hope
a lot of it, the statute of limitations is over.
Not on treason, not on high crimes against humanity.
But but they're going to call it child rape.
Well, no, a lot of these people that are you know, like in Congress and in the government, that's treason against your country by accepting bribes from foreign governments. That's treason. You know. I'm talking about the sex with the kids and all that. Well, that would be right on top of it too. That would be even, you know, throw that on top of treason. You know, there's not much more you could do there, especially if you got the
there's still a charge in there. It's still going. At the end of the day, if you get, especially if they have his brother, the guy's gone. They got all his footage in his house. They have everything.
If he's really gone.
I was going to say.
If he's really gone.
I don't think he is.
But I know they got all the footage from that fucking island.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He had a vault in there with videotape.
Yeah. So he could have been
anybody on them tapes. The statute of limitation don't stop hard evidence.
No, not when it comes to a military tribunal or like, again, treason. It's not. It won't go through the normal courts. It would have to
on
go through,
camera. Is crazy.
Yeah, and it would have to go through military courts, because we know that the DOJ and the Supreme Court is corrupt. We know that they're compromised. You know.
So yeah, when they show that it's stretched to politicians and shit, that's a conspiracy. There's no statute of limitations on a conspiracy.
Oof. Could you imagine? I mean,
it's not. Once it reaches military, it's called a conspiracy. The web is so big, it reached the military. Military, the White House, it's everywhere. It was in the White House at a point.
Well, you know something? Let's see what happens, because we could talk about this. We've been talking about this forever. I don't see nobody fucking getting arrested. I don't see nobody fucking getting prosecuted. All I hear is fucking Comey's the only one that they're bringing up, and you don't hear much about that.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
So he lied to Congress. Okay, so he'll get a fucking year.
Get a year.
Fucking guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at some point,
It could be a suspended sentence too. He won't have to fucking do it yet.
he won't do. He'll do just sit
Or
around
just
with an
like have a
ankle
guilty
break.
plea, like who gives a fuck?
House arrest.
He got
Who gives a fuck about James Comey?
the ankle bracelet. So what he'll get?
Yeah,
But it's-
Probably not even that.
bullshit. Total bullshit. You know what I mean? Like I want to see people go to jail. I want to see people who committed crimes against humanity, people who committed treason, people who hurt kids. I want them to fucking pay. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Well, I agree.
We've been covering it up for too long, and we've been just like not saying anything and waiting. Not just the Epstein files. That's just the fucking beginning. There's a lot of shit that's going on, man. Epstein is just the fucking tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Show you what they're really doing.
Yeah.
How nasty it can get. It ain't even the tip of the iceberg, but just showing you how nasty these motherfuckers really are.
Well, you're right.
Shit do get darker. Believe that.
Right.
Oh yeah, the Green, she screwed up. She went Democrat out here.
Did she really go Democrat?
Yeah, she really switched her party. I found out.
sure.
Well, that's what I heard. I mean,
I didn't think she stripped her party. I think they were just saying she was going far. She went far left all of a sudden. But there she is, though. Look, there she is. Look,
Rhino.
she got a Rhino shirt on. Look at her. She looks good. Right there. There she is. That's too funny. Oh my god, that's classic. I'll spare the audience to watch this.
Yeah,
To watch this. The picture does just enough justice. It's more than enough. But it's pretty funny if you want to watch
But
it.
she was like really MAGA at one point, like super MAGA.
Well, yeah. She was wearing
But you
hats
heard-
all the time.
What happened to her is the same thing that happened to the other one, AOC.
Uh-huh.
They got social media.
Well, they get like the
publicity.
clicks. That's what they were making fun about. She wants
Yeah.
clicks, because that's what happens. They get popular.
They get popular on social media and all that other bullshit, and they forget. I mean, what the fuck they
What they're
signed
there
up for?
Exactly.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's usually what happens. So she could have got bribed down the road too. I mean, I don't know. I mean, who knows?
Who knows, man? I gotta tell you, I
You
think a
don't know
lot
for
of
sure.
people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, man."
I know. I think so. I really do. I think it's going to be a little bit of a problem.
We heard Alex Jones.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Steve Bannon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones, bro.
Yeah. Bannon.
Bannon.
Fucking Bannon. I always thought Bannon was
Well,
shitty.
Bannon, he's never really convinced me. Like,
Yeah. I was never a big fan of him.
yeah,
anyway.
me neither. I think he's just a loudmouth.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%. Here's your boy here that got arrested.
Yeah.
Joe Urban's son.
Just put his face up there.
Well, he was there when
Yeah, he was
I
there.
got
when,
arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
No, he's in jail.
Look at it.
But I'm sure he got bonded out.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, his
3
bond was $25,000.
$3,000 total.
Wow.
So he had to come up
Stalking bond.
with $30,000. He had to come up with.
Now, this
$3,000.
was a cop or a cop's kid?
No, this is the
this
county
was
commissioner,
county
Urban's
commissioner's
son, who works for the
He was
sheriff.
he was a deputy
Yeah,
And he was stalking somebody.
he was stalking.
stalking some lady.
And he was using it because his offense against computer users.
Hmm.
So he was using the computer, I guess, at work to track her license plate because of the cameras everywhere. You
Bro.
can track everybody. So he was using the technology apparently to. This is speculation. I'm not sure 100%, but doesn't surprise me. But at the same time, this is what they're doing.
He
Using
probably barked her car, bro. They put shit on people's cars and just
Yeah, well, he was using the
Follow you
computer to
around.
figure out how to fucking find out where she was at. So I mean, who knows? I mean, I do know that he was there that day when I got arrested that week later with Megan, and then that's what he was supposed to do a police report, and he pretended like he did on the body cam that Megan was like, "You need to do a police report. We want to file a report." He's like, "Okay, what do you want to file a report about?" And he just was like being a total ass. And then
Well, there it goes, man.
You know, here 3 years later, you know, he gets you know, he looks. At least I look. My mugshot's better though, right? You know, my hair was freshly shaved. I didn't look a little like I hadn't shaved.
The thing I learned about karma, it always lets you watch.
Yeah. So
do you dirty?
Yeah.
The universe will let you watch when they come back around. And that right there is self-inflicted.
And what's crazy is that, you know, the whole county commissioner is going through the whole for the county and for the sheriffs. So now they're like, you know, like his dad was voting for it and everybody else was against it, you know. So it just gets, you know, politics is sticky, you know.
Sketchy, bro.
It's a sticky scenario.
Weird.
Yeah, right. Yeah, gets weird. Let's give a shout out to Cap.
Yeah. I was going to order that sub.
I know, right?
Thanksgiving sub.
Just, I know. I said the same thing to Kelly. I was
I
like,
was
oh,
gonna
man,
order
I
that
should order
shit.
that. Here's right here.
They have like a.
Don't be silly.
Look at that.
Turkey gobbler for the day. On that turkey gobbler right there.
Turkey cobbler.
Look at that.
That look good, right?
Philly Joe approved. Don't be silly. Turkey gobbler for the day. On that turkey gobbler right there.
Right.
People never miss.
The cobbler.
Yeah. What kind of pizza do we? I didn't even bother
We
saying.
got the Philly cheesesteak pizza.
Oh, cool. I'm taking
Philly
a couple of
cheesesteak. Yeah.
taking a couple of slices. Of
Oh
those.
man, I'm taking them all. They're so good.
He said, oh, man.
Don't forget to reach out to Caps. Tell them TGI Now sent you.
Get 10% off.
10% off. Give them a call, 772-770-CAPS or 2277, capspizzamenu.com. And don't
They
forget,
just don't have food. They got beer, wine, nice spot for parties. Just
they had a big party in the back today.
Yeah.
The place was packed again today. They had the football there. I'll play that video too for them. They have the football there, so if you get checked out, they're in the playoffs, I guess. So, so they got the big playoff video going here. Johnny didn't put it out there yet. All right, they got the playoffs too. So the coach's corner, check them out. They got, I guess they're in the finals or close to the finals. So, yeah, it's right here. It is, coach's corner. Come on.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's around this town tonight.
Yeah, I say that we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance.
Let's go Vero.
yeah,
Right.
good job.
Going in playoffs. Vero strong.
Yep. Londell played for Vero. So did
yeah.
Josh.
Yep.
Yeah, Vero
Good
football
time.
is big, man.
Good time.
Little town like this, Vero football is a big thing, big deal.
Good time. Big thing.
Big deal. The big deal. No, yeah, that's good. The coaches' corner is good. They get a lot of people there. It was packed. So we appreciate Caps giving us food, sticking with us all the way
Yeah,
through.
if you can, run me 2 of them.
2?
Yeah,
2 of them fine.
2 for the
Two,
boat, 2 for the
two.
boat, 2 for the road.
one for the road, one for the boat.
For the boat. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And we had some nice response from last podcast. Appreciate everybody tuning in and the new followers as well. We appreciate it.
But you know, I think just to get back to these Epstein files real quick, you know, I think what's happening, bro, is that we saw a video that they talk about checkmate and all that other shit.
Mhm.
Trump, we knew that Trump had nothing to do with it because if he did, we knew that Biden would have exposed that.
Of course. Yeah.
So these Democrats, when he said, let's not put out the files, I was wondering why he would do that.
Because they're exposed he the one who
No,
told.
because being that he did that, the Democrats felt, oh, his name is in there.
It is
Yeah.
not the way y'all think.
No, it isn't there. He was the
Remember Elon? You know, like right after him and Elon had their little fallout. He put out there like Trump's in the Epstein files. Release the Epstein files. Trump's name's in the files. He wasn't lying.
Yeah,
they are on the files. So now Elon's back at the White House. Now there he is. He's back at the White House. Look at him. Yeah.
So we were just trying to make sure they knew what they were doing before we actually released them. So, like, we gave them a chance. We wanted to make sure. Set it all up. They thought we were beefing. So,
right. There you go.
Elon Musk.
They thought we was beefing. So.
He's back in the house. Well, he got the key to the house, and now he's back. You know, he's back in the house. It was a pretend fight, make believe fight. You know, we knew it was. You know.
On in public on the internet. I knew that shit was fake.
Exactly.
I was like, if y'all believe that these two motherfuckers really gonna go at it like this in public for everybody,
I know.
And it's bro. This is a setup. This is for somebody to believe we got separation.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And now, release the files now. Release the files.
You're gonna release the files, all right?
Yeah, all right. Making sure that's what y'all really want.
My name was on there. I was the one that ratted them out.
Right, exactly.
Because I heard that he kicked him out of his club.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He told him, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Apparently he did something that wasn't appropriate, and Trump said, get the fuck out of here.
I think I have the video here. Let's pull that up. I got it right here. There it is. Six, get out. I told him to get out. I told him, get the hell out of here. He's a dirty pervert.
Out of my club many years ago because as far as the Epstein files is, I have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. I threw him out of my club many years ago because I thought he was a sick pervert. But I guess I turned out to be right. But you know who does have? Bill Clinton. Larry Summers, who ran Harvard, was with him every single night, every single weekend. They lived together. They went to his island many times. I never did. Andrew Weissman, I hear. All these guys were friends of his. You don't even talk about those people.
Y'all just come at me asking about the shit. Like,
exactly. Andrew Weissman. Larry Summers.
A real reporter will be right there in front of their house when they walk out every fucking day. Why were you there?
Yeah.
That's a real reporter. Why were you there?
Yeah. They can't get to his house. Got to get big fence around it. Yeah, that's why these guys
wait for him at the gate.
Yeah.
That's a real reporter.
That's a real reporter.
Trying to figure out, we need to talk to you.
Yeah. And that's why he says that, because they're not really reporters.
Real reporters don't exist no more.
That's what he called that. He called them out.
You can die for being a real reporter now.
He was telling ABC that they should lose their license.
Yeah, exactly.
For fake reporting.
Yep. Here's right here.
I agree.
Yeah.
Is that pretty good?
Why wait for Congress to release the Epstein files? Why not just do it now?
You know, it's not the question that I mind. It's your attitude. I think you are a terrible reporter. It's the way you ask these questions. You start off with a man who's highly respected, asking him a horrible, insubordinate, and just a terrible question. And you could even ask that same exact question nicely. You're all psyched up. Somebody psychs you over at ABC. You're going to psych it. You're a terrible person and a terrible reporter. As far as the Epstein files is, I have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. I threw him out of my club many years ago because I thought he was a sick pervert. But I guess I turned out to be right. But you know who does have? Bill Clinton. Larry Summers, who ran Harvard, was with him every single night, every single weekend. They lived together. They went to his island many times. I never did. Andrew Weissman, I hear. All these guys were friends of his. You don't even talk about those people. You just keep going on the Epstein files. And what the Epstein is a Democrat hoax to try and get me not to be able to talk about the $21 trillion that I talked about today. It's a hoax. Now, I just got a little report, and I put it in my pocket, of all the money that he's given to Democrats. He gave me none, zero, no money to me, but he gave money to Democrats. And people are wise to your hoax, and ABC's your company, your crappy company, is one of the perpetrators. And I'll tell you something.
So why not just sign it down?
I think the license should be taken away from ABC because your news is so fake and it's so wrong. And we have a great commissioner, the chairman, who should look at that, because I think when you come in and when you're 97% negative to Trump and then Trump wins the election in a landslide, that means obviously your news is not credible and you're not credible as a reporter. So I've answered your question. You should go and look at the Democrats who received money from Epstein, who spent their time. Larry Summers was with him all the time. That creep of the fund guy was with him all.
Wow. Right?
Well, that's going to come out now, though.
Yeah, it's going to be with him all the time.
Every bit of it.
Be with him all the time. These creeps. What are they doing? Creeps. They're a bunch of creeps.
Yeah. True story.
True story. Oh, man. Unbelievable.
But just to think, man, you know, all the nonsense, man.
Yep.
With this fucking... I mean, I could really give a fuck who's on the list. I'll be honest with you. It's not going to make a difference in my fucking life. I'm going to be surprised, I'm sure, some of the names. You know, be like, oh, shit. But that's about it, bro. I'm going to wake up in the morning and do the same shit I do every fucking day.
Right. That's it.
You know what it is that I look at this as all as a play, as a fucking act, like a fucking show. You know, so to me, it's not real. It's like watching a fucking program on TV, and it doesn't affect me. Like, I go watch Law and Order for fucking 5 hours, and I have. It doesn't affect my fucking life. I just wasted 5 fucking hours.
Exactly.
You understand?
Absolutely.
Same thing with this shit.
What were you saying earlier about the Bible and the eagle and the bear?
Well, the eagle and the bear in the Bible, apparently they get together. What happens is that the eagle is as we look at it, as America, the bear being Russia.
Yeah.
Now, they're trying to go against the Bible. They don't want America and Russia together. We know this because they want to make Russia the bad guy when they're really not. Russia's just trying to take care of Russia. You know what I mean? How Putin does his shit, Putin does his shit. You know what I mean? He doesn't involve himself in America. He's not fucking terrorizing us. He's not fucking threatening us with bombs and all this other bullshit. You know what I mean? So Putin knows that, and so does Trump.
Yeah.
And they both know the Bible.
Yeah. Yeah.
They know with the Bible.
Right. So they both know that eventually they're going to be a power together. And that's what they don't want. Because if Russia and America becomes a power, fuck one world order. It won't happen.
Yeah.
You know? It will not happen if Russia and America become one, if they become allies.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
You know? They don't want it because they're two big, powerful countries.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're against it.
So they're against it. You know? And Trump is not. Trump says, like, I'm good with Putin. Putin's good with Trump. You know what I mean? He knows.
Yeah.
Trump, you know, Putin knows, like, you keep on pointing the finger at me, blaming me for Russiagate and all this other bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I got nothing to do with it.
True. Yeah. I've been saying that for a minute. We all have been. You know, I mean, that's, you know, even Putin said that you know they worship Satan, the New World Order. They worship Satan. They're part of that deep state.
Well, again, they want to go against what the Bible, anything that the Bible tells us, you know, is pointing out there. Not to say that the Bible is all, you know, I mean, it has its flaws. But what I'm saying is that if you really look at the Bible speaks about peace.
Yeah.
You know, peace at the end, and they don't want peace. They want to create war. Yeah. Now, remember, Trump has been president now a year,
almost not even
and
a
he's
year
created
yet,
already
January.
8 peace treaties.
Yeah,
8 more, besides the ones he already did with you know,
before
with the Israel thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So he's creating peace, and they don't want that.
No.
Remember when Biden was president, we were looking at may go to fucking world war.
100%. Yeah, they try to stop the elections, try to halt
and they were
things
weakening our military
by design.
Every week it was a new country. Somebody doing something.
If you weaken our military, they're going to kick our ass.
You know, and then turn the military, our
so what
our
did they
protection
do?
over to NATO.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know,
then we become
that was the plan. Yeah.
The fucking United Nations becomes our police, and then we're fucked.
We would have been screwed.
We would have been screwed. It would have been. We would have been none. There would have been no White House.
No, not like this. You wouldn't be seeing what you're seeing right now. I mean, that's not even close.
No,
White House would have got tore down.
Yeah, it's like the construction he's doing, this ballroom that he's adding to the White House. They're making such a big deal out of it.
I know.
It's not costing the taxpayers anything.
No, of course not. No, and he did the rose garden. He paved it over so it wasn't all grass. They were crying about that. They cry about everything. It's all part of the show, like you said. It's a show.
They hate him so much, bro.
It's a show, like you said. You just hit it right on the head. Like I was saying all that time about Biden, it's all an act.
That's why it doesn't affect me.
Yeah, that's why
really,
exactly.
like,
you don't absorb it. You observe it.
It's a fucking show.
You observe it. You don't
like. You really think it's real?
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
When you see gas prices, some of them are one day is $2.69, the next day is fucking $2.99,
What you gonna do? Not get gas?
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
Hey, just suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean, like I always say, I mean, there has to be some relief down the road here. I mean, there has to be some kind of relief for America based on all the dividends have been brought in and all the tariff money and all this other shit. And it just everything's great. And Trump's making deals with the Saudis for $1 billion and trillions and trillions. And here we go.
Yeah, but they don't want to talk about that. How he's taking us, how he's fixing up the fucking debt.
Yeah. Yeah, all of it. I mean, it's like you said, it's been less than a year since he's been president. So, I mean, what's about to go down now?
Yeah.
If this really goes down with this stupid files and all that, and things the dominoes start to fall, then who knows what's going to happen next, But like I said, the power and the money have to flow back to the people.
It's crazy, bro. He actually might have to pull like a Putin. You remember when Putin found basically the cabal over in his country, right?
Yep.
And now all those motherfuckers are like hiding and shit. Like, so he took over their companies. He had to, nobody was running, and the companies were like major parts of Russia. So like you couldn't just let them die out.
Yeah.
Like these are companies that the country's dependent on. Walmart.
They could get tariffs too. Yeah.
So he had to take over those companies So basically, probably what Trump is going to have to do, because some CEOs are probably on that list.
Stepping down, yeah. Just recently, a CEO from some Walmart, Apple, and that Larry Summers, the other guy that from Harvard University, they're all stepping down. So he's right on that. A lot of these CEOs are going to start stepping down, especially for Apple and Google. So why are they stepping down all of a sudden? Are they on the list?
I mean, Google's in trouble just for censorship. I mean, trying to hide shit.
No, well, it's funny you said that, because remember I've been saying about our podcast. Remember they were always taking down our shit when we would say something that we shouldn't say.
And they were on YouTube.
And they were on YouTube, and then that's Google, and that's owned by Google. And so now we don't get censored as much as we do. And now all of a sudden, all these people are popping up on YouTube now. Like, remember that one girl, what was her name? She was Pizzagate. What the hell's her name? But she's back on YouTube. A bunch of people are back on YouTube now that I'm just like, holy crap.
Oh, because they open the doors.
They're open. Yeah. Well, I think the algorithms are changing, and there's more because they're not censoring us. They were censoring us all the time.
Yeah, I know. Every time I fucking say they stole the election.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. And now you're yeah. So now there's a bunch of people that are back on YouTube now that were censored 5 years ago. They got taken down back in October of 2020, right before the election. Now their YouTube pages are all been back up after they got bombed. So I was like, that's kind of weird. I was like, holy shit. Why all of a sudden they're giving their YouTube pages back, So that just goes to show you that the algorithms have changed on that too at the same time, And then letting people back on. They were talking about all kinds of stuff that had to do with like Epstein and Clinton and
I think it's more along the rights of your rights are back in order.
Well,
your rights are back in place.
Yeah, that should have never been taken out in the first place.
They got hooked when COVID was around. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. That was a test.
Yeah, that was all. Yeah,
they wanted to see how far we can go.
Mm-hmm.
I went like 2 weeks. I did. I said, okay, I'll comply for 2 weeks. After that, I said, fuck you.
Bro, you never saw me with that mask.
Never wore it, bro.
Yeah.
But when I wore it on the plane, the shop, remember, I owned the shop.
Because I couldn't get on it without it.
And the only way I could stay open was by wearing a mask back then. The first 2 weeks, they were fucking
coming in.
Yeah, the FDA was fucking around, so I had to. But after that, I said, fuck y'all. And that's how I met John.
No bad.
No man.
Yeah, it was kind of a test, but
But it worked.
Well, no, it was
People were staying inside, staying 6 feet away. All this bullshit people were actually doing.
Bro, they had the little steps on the ground in stores, so people stayed literally 6 feet away from people. Everybody standing on the things. I'm like, ain't no fucking way you standing on that.
Right.
I'm like, bro, you got me fucked up.
So picture if Hillary was president, then when they released the COVID and all that, and all the people's channels got taken down, and we had to follow and comply, it would just kept perpetuating forever, to the point to where we've just been like giving up. We'd be like, this is fucking bullshit. Like, what the fuck are we doing? And then once we start to rebel against it, we would have been the ones who've been rounded up, because we would have been the extremists, because we would have followed.
Communists, Marxists, all of that shit. Anybody in a podcast, free speech, you would have been rounded up as Marxist, communists.
Yeah, they had a concentration camp.
For the FEMA camps.
Believe it.
FEMA camps
Would have been right in there with the January 6ers.
Mm-hmm. No, and it would never got out. January 6ers would never got out.
No,
they would have been there for the rest of their lives.
No.
So you don't hear much about them anymore.
These guys are insurrectionists. They want to go against America. That's what these guys are.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They were treating them fairly. I mean,
it's bad.
I don't understand how come they're not getting millions.
I know. I
really don't get it. I mean, they should be suing the government for millions.
Should be getting a whole, but exactly, they should be getting money back big time.
I mean,
that's horrible.
They were unjustly arrested, confined, given no judge, nothing. They were treated poorly.
The investigation needs to be reopened. Point blank. You got people in there.
That's more important than fucking
The investigation on that need to be reopened, because the videos we saw of people in there literally pointing like they know what's about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
People setting shit up in there. Like, bro, come on, man. That shit was crazy. When I was watching that, whoever showed us whatever guest we had, I can't remember what guest we had.
Yeah.
But he was showing us the videos of there were people in there.
Oh yeah,
literally setting
stuff up, like breaking glass,
breaking the shit. Everybody else is in there just taking pictures.
Yep.
They took stuff, but like nobody was breaking shit. But there's people in there that are literally
like 19,000 hours of tapes that they didn't release.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a ton. Yeah,
they just released like whatever mob. It looked like whatever mob
body cam footage.
But remember, the only one that died was Bobbitt.
Yep.
And she was an unarmed female.
Yep. And nobody talks about that anymore either. You know, like there's all these things that they don't talk about anymore. You know, it's always focused on certain.
Sandra got a picture of her because Sandra was there. Sandra got a picture of her singing on a trailer.
Yeah.
Bobbitt.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they don't talk about it anymore. You know, nobody talks about it. You know, it's all just swept under the rug. You know.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be.
I know. You know,
like they put a lot of focus on these Epstein. It's just a distraction. That's how come these Epstein files to me are bullshit. You're just distracting us. Not me. I could give a fuck.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yep. No, I mean that's
confusing the masses.
Confusing, exactly. It's all just confusing people. Gets people confused. It's chaos and confusion. It's order out of chaos. You know, that's what happens.
A lot of people fail to forget. Like the government is the word government, point blank, it means to control mental.
Yep.
Govern means control.
Mm-hmm.
Ment is 2 words. Government.
Yep. Govern your mind.
Ment means mental.
Yep. Your mind.
To control the mind of masses, basically. Yep. That's what it's made.
Right.
It's to control y'all. That's it.
Yep.
It's in the word. It's simple as that.
Yep. We don't need it.
You don't need it.
No, we don't need it.
America wasn't built on it.
Nope.
No.
This shit is new.
Yep.
Hey, we were built on a republic.
Yep.
Not democracy.
Nope. No.
Democracy is a hoax.
That right there, if Hillary was in office, would have got me sent to jail.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah. It makes total sense. You would.
Get them.
They would have banged on. They would have banged on the door right now.
Probably wouldn't even send me to jail. Just fire squad right outside where he lived.
He'd be done. He would have been finished. So
New World Order at your door. Not police. New World Order at your door.
Yep. Yep.
You think it's the police coming?
Right.
They got no power though, boy. When she got in office, police was just us. They became us. They got no job after that. Nothing. Right. It's either that or you go get recruited.
Yeah.
You could go work for them. Maybe to pay a little better.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Get rid of the get lost. That would have been the regime. Literally everywhere would have got get with it or get lost. And then get lost means die.
Die, yeah. Yep.
You ain't ready to be controlled, you die.
You're done. It's over.
Ain't no concentration camp. We not spending no money to take care of somebody who don't want to get with the program. They killing.
Yep.
Straight like that.
Yeah, you hit it on the head there, brother.
Gotta give you that much.
Yeah, that's why we do this show, because we have to talk about it, and just put it out there into existence, no matter what happens. Like you said, it don't matter what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow's we're going to wake up in the morning and go about our business,
right.
Until shit gets real, and then eventually it gets closer and closer to a serious breaking point. Like anything else, everything's bubbling up to the surface. It's an awakening. That's why they call it the Great Awakening.
I mean, but what's real?
Nothing is. The only thing that's real is what we're doing right here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying,
This
like,
is it,
you
right
look
here.
at what's real. Like, what the fuck is real?
Yeah.
What's real is that we're gonna do what we're gonna do tomorrow. Gonna go do what we're doing right now.
Exactly. What we're doing right now is what's real.
President. The
Right,
president is real.
Exactly. Right here. Doing this show, coming together and talking
They're
about
doing
it.
a show too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You ain't lying. They
exactly.
doing that
Yeah,
show.
same thing. There it is.
It's
Exactly.
true.
That's a show
And they're
too.
not.
Yeah, that's it. That's a show too, right
It's
there.
a show. It's all
That
scripted.
show's-
That stuff is scripted.
Yeah, that's scripted.
We're not.
Oh, he's looking down.
Paid for.
That's right.
It's
It's scripted.
paid for.
It's scripted.
National security concerns, okay? The discharge requires the Attorney General to release within 30 days, quote, classified information to the maximum extent possible. This ignores the principle that declassification should always rest, and always has rested, with the agency that originated the intelligence. Why? So that they can protect.
He's just sitting there. He's just reading off a script. Just sitting there, just looking down.
Their critical sources and methods.
Stop. Look up.
It is incredibly dangerous.
The president is the one who told, we not worried about shit. Secret Service on that, but it's like you can release it. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it.
To demand that the officials or employees
Keeps looking up, reading the script.
the DOJ declassify materials that originated in other agencies and intelligence agencies. National security.
That's it. Just one big script. And they're all in on it. And Liz Crokin, this woman here, she got her YouTube channel back and she got censored like a motherfucker. Yeah. She did all kinds of stuff on that YouTube. Yeah. She was all over Pizzagate and all that stuff for years. MK Ultra, Spirit Cooking. She was all over that. And now they got her page back up now. So now she's talking about all this stuff on YouTube now. The dam's breaking. We just got to get up in the morning and see what happens.
Keep on doing what we do, speaking our truth, man.
That's right.
That's it. It's not scripted. We just speak what we speak. We watch a video and we discuss it.
Yeah. Pretty
much. You have you have always that option to make your own opinion on whatever video we post.
Exactly.
Put a comment on the thing if you think differently. I mean, a debate is good. I've been watching a lot of Charlie Kirk's debates. I never really got into Charlie Kirk until he passed. Sorry to say that, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
And, a lot of the questions that he was asked were really stupid questions, but he had great answers.
Mm-hmm.
He really had good answers. So, debating is good. It just opens conversation.
Yeah.
When we shut people down, like these Democrats want to shut down the Republicans or they want to shut down the conservative voice, you're not open to an opinion. I'm open to hear what your liberals have to say. I'm good with it. Let's discuss it. Let's talk about it. Maybe you could convince me. Maybe I'm wrong. Show me.
Right.
And we do that by talking, by open conversation, by debate.
Mm-hmm.
So
makes sense.
You know, it happens a lot sometimes in the show with me and John. You guys have heard us. You know, it is what it is, but it just shows that you're entitled to your own opinion. You don't have to always agree. You could agree to disagree.
Yeah.
You know, and that's fine. You know?
Oh, absolutely.
Instead of like, oh, it has to be my way or the highway. Fuck that, you know?
No.
Well, I don't think that way.
Well, it's all depends on what people are consuming, whatever they're consuming, what TV they're watching, what channels they're watching. It's all programming, so that they just regurgitate everything that they hear on the TV, and then that's their truth.
The TV I leave on in the shop when I'm there. I put on like Stoic Wisdom or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just background noise, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing something else. It's just there. Like I'll hear words, or I may hear a sentence that may like, wow, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Something catchy.
Yeah. So I try to, really.
Not really into it, but.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just background noise to me. On Tuesdays, I try to get a little more involved in what's happening with the news and whatever. This way, I'm a little caught up. But other than that, I really don't care. It's not that I don't care. It's just it's not real to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't really affect me.
Nope.
Oh, sure it does. How's the economy? That's bullshit. It's all fake. It's all fake.
Yeah, that right.
Fake,
phony, false, and game.
I don't see it. Don't want to see it.
You're gonna pay $4.99 for eggs. You're gonna pay $2.99 for eggs. You're gonna pay what you're gonna pay.
You gotta pay. You need it.
You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? You make do.
Yeah, it's true. You make do. He's like you
figure it out like we always have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Get creative.
You have to. Especially in this climate. You've seen how things have changed since we met. From a booming economy to what we're sitting in today. It's the stagnant standstill is what we're at. We're at this standstill where it's like, what way are we going to go? We're going to rise up and have a future that's much brighter, or are we going to keep going down in the darkness?
Oh, no, I'm looking into the future that's much brighter,
exactly.
Much wealthier, much more, period. I'm looking at more. So
yeah, that's what I mean. But
I'm not into it. I don't wake up in the morning for less. I wake up in the morning for more.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's the split of the two realities that we're living in. We have to navigate that frequency of the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that people.
But that's why I don't pay attention to it.
Exactly.
I look at it as a show because I know that if I take it to heart, it's going to lower my frequency, and I'm going to start worrying about the world. That doesn't make that the world ain't thinking about me.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a motherfucker in Iraq right now thinking about Eddie Rivera.
No.
Ain't on their mind at all.
So why am I going to worry about Iraq?
Exactly. Yeah, you don't absorb it. You're not absorbing it. But that's a different frequency, like you just said.
That's where the world need to be. That's where our country need to be.
Yeah,
we need to be more. And I say it like this: we need to be more about feeding ourselves. Because as we feed ourselves, we can feed others. Because we become a flow of living water. Yeah. How does that happen? When we give a lot of ourselves and we don't get anything back. Not that we do it to get anything back, but if we don't, we empty out.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. We'll get drained.
Yeah.
We'll be resentful and frustrated.
Yeah. It'll drain your energy. Yeah.
I gave all of it away for what?
No, that's how come your attention is currency.
Exactly.
Your attention is currency.
Mm-hmm.
If you realize that your attention is currency, you won't give it away so freely.
Yeah.
You're not always going to be so available.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bingo.
Because it's currency.
The appreciation.
And we give it away like nothing. And we wonder why we feel so drained and so broke. And I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about spiritually broke.
Defeated.
Yep.
Because we have to realize that our attention is currency.
Yep.
That when we give it away and we're so available for everybody for whatever reason, we end up draining ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Well, no,
Time is money. Time is
Time is the only thing you cannot get back. Yeah. Remember, you get money, you can hold on. You can't. Your time is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Time is gone.
Yep. You need to focus
what you did with that time could lie.
On growth.
Yeah.
You know, you need to focus your attention on growth.
Mm-hmm. Growth. Yeah, I mean, that's how you have to get. That's how you go. That's how you rise your frequency. That's how you grow, is through that. That pain. Of dealing with certain scenarios. Everybody's going through it. Everybody's going through their little dark night of the soul, like I always say. You have to go through it.
But that too is a choice, I think. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I think we choose to wake up with a smile. We choose to wake up happy, or we choose not to.
You choose,
It's a choice. You know, people say, "Oh, shit is gonna be a shitty day." How you know? You haven't even started the fucking day.
Right. You ain't went outside yet.
You haven't even been outside. You already called it shitty.
Took a step.
People do that.
They do that all the time. It's gonna be a shitty day. How you know?
Yeah.
Did you put anything into it to not make it shitty?
Yeah.
Do you have anything planned to make it better?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think all that is a choice. Yeah, it's a choice, man. I wake up every morning and look, man, I'm under the best situation, but I look at it like I'm fabulous, bro.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Here I am, Lord. Use me.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do today?
That's it.
You know what I'm learning? The first 20 minutes in the morning is not look at the phone, not put the TV on, not do anything. Just sit for 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not try to go back to sleep. Stay awake and sit for 20 minutes in your thoughts, processing your day, processing the day before, whatever it is. Take 20 minutes away from all the fucking noise.
Mm-hmm.
And quiet your mind for 20 minutes. It's exercise.
Mm-hmm.
It takes discipline.
Yep. Sure does. Especially with all the distractions.
Yeah, if you hit a ding on the phone, ding, grab it.
Yeah. All the distractions are out there. It takes a lot of discipline.
Yeah, we're just so wrapped up in our distractions and giving our attention away so freely that we wonder why we're drained.
Yeah. It's a good point. It's a good point.
Good point.
Yeah, it's fact, bro.
It's fact, bro. It's fact.
Fact, bro.
Fact, bro.
Yeah, just keeping it real. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. You're right, man. You have to sit with yourself, and that's what people have a hard time doing.
Yeah, man. There's strength in solitude. I'm learning, since I've been, staying on the boat. There's strength in it. At first, you feel a little lonely. I did. Now I don't. I kind of like my own company. Like I'm good. I'm comfortable in my skin today. I'm okay. Really. I even look forward to it sometimes. Oh, I'm gonna go relax, be on myself. Not have to talk or say anything to anyone. Yeah, and there's strength in it. For me. Because I was always, remember, when I lost my mom, I was an orphan, right? I lived in the street for a while, but after that, I was a ward of the state. Then I was in the government. I was in the army. Then I was a ward of the state. Then I was married. I was never really alone.
Yeah.
I always belonged to something. Someone always, either the state, the government, a wife,
Yeah.
So now that I'm doing it on my own, and I'm starting to examine Eddie.
Yeah.
There's freedom in it. Because you don't have to impress, you don't have to put on a show. If someone's not feeling well, you have to go with their. I don't have to do that.
No.
I just have to deal with me.
Right.
You're not putting on a show.
Really.
Yeah.
And again, it's the choice. Am I going to go to bed in a good mood, or am I going to think about, oh, the day fucking sucked? Fuck that. The day was great, man.
But sleep.
It was.
Tomorrow's going to be better.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's going to be greater.
Yeah.
The day was great. I'm a money magnet, bro.
I'm a money magnet.
That's 100, bro. I say that every day.
Every day. Done.
I am a money magnet,
Right.
and it's not, I don't want the money for things, I got everything I want.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to do more.
I want the money for something.
Yeah. I just want to do more.
Marine.
Right.
I just want to do more.
Right.
Really. Like, I really do have everything I need.
Yeah.
I just want to do more. If I could do more, give more, because you could own Lamborghinis, you could own all this shit. But what do you leave when you die? You don't leave a legacy. You leave things. I want to leave a legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want my life to have purpose.
Huh. Yeah. I mean, that's key. I mean, legacies, it's huge. It's not like you just said earlier about what's real. Leaving things isn't real. Leaving a legacy is more real.
Oh, Eddie? Yeah, man.
What's the story?
Helped out all these homeless people.
Yeah.
You did this, you did that for people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I knew Eddie had a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
The truth.
Leave a legacy.
Leave a legacy.
Something real, not fake.
Something real, not fake, something substantial, something that somebody could talk to, something that somebody could hold.
Yeah.
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 It's the truth. We don't, we wonder, what can I do? Look outside. You probably got a lonely neighbor that could probably use a little company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. People wonder, oh, what can I do? That's what you can do. It's not about money. It's about giving a little bit of your time.
Give a little bit of love in your heart. Yep. Yeah, it's big, dude. It's huge. Huge stuff. All right, we're right about an hour. Gotta come together.
All right.
Yeah.
Time to unite.
It's the truth.
Yep. You gotta come together at some point.
Remember, a house divided will not stand.
Yeah,
we had a good guest on the podcast on Thursday night.
Yeah.
The one guy came with his wife.
Fucking Dale.
Dale.
Yeah.
Good
Dale.
guess. I'm talking about
Dale Knight. Yeah.
He was hitting it right on the head.
I just closed the shop at 8, and I know you guys started at 6.
Yeah, Dale was good.
Yeah.
Did you have some of the pizza?
No.
Bro, the pizza's so good there.
It is good there. But they had a veggie.
What do we have?
You know me and the veggie.
It was
roasted peppers.
Roasted peppers and
I was like, what that is? And she told me, I was like,
roasted peppers. Yeah, I got something different now. Dale's great. He's good.
But they got the weed drinks too, which is nice.
Yeah, we had a bunch of those. We had Dale. We had Bill was there too. He came too. So we had a few
good turnout.
There from
he's banned, I think.
Who, Ish? I think Ish is banned.
Why is he banned?
I don't know. I think Nick told me he couldn't come anymore. I think Nick told me he's banned because he's trying to be an instigator. He did the bunker, like Richie calls it. The bunker. Everything. The
bunker.
He debunks everything.
Wow.
Trash to me.
But that's debate. That's good.
Oh, I know. But he just.
You don't have to have him on every Thursday.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. No. I mean, but he. He just gave me, I guess Nick gave him a hard time, but it's all good. I told him, God, he doesn't bother me. I mean, I like him. He just needs to follow the rules and just put his name on the list and what topic he wants to discuss. It's not just jump on the panel because he wants to debunk whatever we're talking about.
Whatever you say.
God bless you, Ish.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, but Dale, thanks for coming, Dale and Bill, and a bunch of other people were there. Of course, Josette was there. So
Joanne was there too.
Joanne wasn't there this time.
No.
Kelly was there, and Mike's birthday.
Mike's birthday.
Yeah. We got a cookie cake.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
I ate all the brownies.
We had brownies, and Rondell was eating the brownies. Yeah, we were eating brownies and cupcakes.
In the middle of the podcast.
No, just
regular
ones. Yeah, we're just popping the little poppers.
We got some chocolate chip cookies at the shop that the kick ass.
There you go. So anybody out there wants some edibles, get some edibles at Eddie's shop.
Pure Leaf Health and Wellness, man. We're located at 686
Old Dixie
Highway.
Yep.
Nice little corner spot.
Right. Little
Come
corner
check us
spot.
out.
Got all kinds of
I
gummies.
got all kinds of goodies, man. Got some fucking kick-ass flour, too.
Yeah, so come by, check it out.
All right, y'all.
So
just want to say thanks, man, for listening. John, Caps, man. Always check out Caps if you get a chance.
Anytime you can.
Thanks so much, man. God bless y'all.
All right, guys. Stay human.
Love, peace, chicken grease, baby. We out.
We out.